1 year later, the portico of Villa Vespasia, General Soldis' family estate on the outskirts of Rome.
I propose a toast. May Vesta, guardian of the home and hearth, smile upon us as we all celebrate our first wedding anniversary.
I propose a second toast to the eternal spirit who lives in our wine, who blesses our bread.
Where did you learn that blessing from, Lucia?
From Mordecai, the shepherd of Galilee.
The shepherd, whose little lost lamb was chased by an entire Roman legion, I'm glad the Senate never found out about him.
Lucia, you have shared so many wonderful stories about Mordecai with me. Have you heard from him since you've left Judea?
Although I visited him every day after the first time I met him, and he shared so much knowledge with me about the world and man and God, I haven't been able to learn anything about him since. But, you know, when I hear about our crazed Emperor Nero and how he so insanely wreaks his will upon the empire, I often think of Mordecai's words. Before too long, the descendants of you proud Romans will be shepherds, guiding your flocks through temples.
Now that is strange. Captain Capinus of the Praetorian Guard told me yesterday about a prisoner who had the gall to say those very same words to the Emperor Nero himself.
The very same words?
The prisoner's name, as I recall, was Mortimer, and although of Judean birth, he was a Roman citizen.
That has to be Mordecai. He has merely Latinized his name. Why is he in prison? Why was he brought before the emperor? How can we free him?
One question at a time, my dear wife.
He was arrested 2 months ago in Judea for publicly preaching out against the Emperor Nero as a god on earth. The court in Judea ordered him executed, but as a Roman citizen, he demanded a new trial in Rome. Emperor Nero heard of this Moor's eloquence and said, "Let him preach to me of his God, and perhaps he'll convert me." So, your shepherd friend got to stand in front of the Emperor Nero himself. He actually did convert some members of the court, which made Nero so furious that he foamed at the mouth. He has given orders that Mortimer will be fed to the lions at the Saturnalia festivities.
But that is tomorrow.
We must have him free. Solidus, speak to the emperor immediately.
You know that Nero will no longer talk to me since I exposed the corruption of the senators involved with military procurements.
Then Marius, you beseech Nero.
Since I criticized the treatment of his troops in Gaul, he has turned a deaf ear to my petitions.
Then I'll take matters into my own hands.
Lucia, no.
Don't even try to stop her now.
In what prison is he held?
The Phaecope.
But that's the worst dungeon in Rome.
We have only hours remaining before the prisoners are taken to the stadium. Let us make our way to the prison and be confident that we have the authority of 2 generals and the wiles of 2 women. Will prove stronger than the dungeon's adamantine walls.
I'm afraid our efforts will be in vain.
Have faith, Sibia, and you'll move mountains.
Faith? I know what fate is, but what is faith?
One hour later. 1 hour later. The inner gateway of the Phaecope prison near the field of Mars in Rome.
Who goes there? General Soldis Vespasian. Hail Caesar! Hail Caesar! What brings you here, General? We have come to escort one of your prisoners, by name Mortimer, to my Villa Vespasia, where he will be kept under house arrest. Mortimer is held on charges of blasphemy and treason, and can be released only by order of the emperor. Captain, I am one of Rome's highest-ranking officers. Is not my word enough assurance that Mortimer will not escape? We, officers of the Praetorian Guard, answer to the Emperor Nero himself. Mortimer must remain here. Guards, make ready to transport the prisoners to the Colosseum within an hour's time. The lions grow hungry.
There's got to be a way to get Mortimer.
Lucia, maybe you could disguise yourself as the Emperor Nero and convince...
Marius?
Yes?
You probably don't remember me, sir, but you once helped me when I was in desperate need in Judea.
No, I don't.
Of course you remember him, dear brother. Remember how you told me you so generously gave him leave to visit his wife in Rome?
Oh, yes, certainly.
I recall you telling me it was quite against the rules and regulations, but what are rules and regulations among friends?
Speaking of rules and regulations, my good man, we have a small problem here.
May I be of help?
An old friend of mine from those days in Judea finds himself in some rather constraining circumstances down below near prison. Mortimer.
Mortimer? He's dead.
Dead?
How did it happen?
I mean to say, your friend is as good as dead. If he is imprisoned in the Fey Coupe, only the dregs of the Empire are thrown into these dungeons. And anyone who appears to have the least bit of goodness still living in his soul is soon murdered by the other prisoners.
Oh, Flavius, you must let us in. If there's any way that Mortimer still lives.
I have a key to an entrance, used only by those who bring the prisoners their meager rations. I will let you in, but once we're down there, I cannot guarantee your safety.
We stand ready. Pernicus, remain up here to warn us if the captor returns.
And so I say unto you, my brothers and sisters, that though you lie in the deepest dungeons, you are not forgotten by God. And though you tremble in the damp and cold, God's warmth will unfold you. And though you stumble and fall in the darkness, God's light still shines upon you.
As a child in India, I often heard wandering monks speak of the life and goodness in Buddha. This man's words brings those memories back to life again within my soul.
He speaks of light and darkness, and I feel as though I am once again in my Persian homeland, paying homage to the gods who live in the sacred fire.
To me, he is as radiant as the gods of the temple of Osiris, the god who ever dies yet ever lives.
I am lifted by his words onto a cloud that floats above my city of Athens. I can see the dancers celebrating at Apollo's feast. I can hear the flutes and the lyres, the hymn of 1,000 soaring voices. The world grows so beautiful again.
Mortimer, we are soon to meet our deaths in the arena. Speak those words once more that'll give us such strength.
Even as the sun shines upon everyone else in the world, be they good or bad, rich or poor, so does God look upon you, but if you strive to find him.
I'm warmed and healed by all that you say.
Are these the violent prisoners who would murder a friend? They seem to be as meek as lambs.
And Mortimer is a shepherd of Galilee, who does not forget his lost sheep, but gathers them back into a fold.
The officers have come. We are soon to die.
Do not fear. We do not serve the Emperor's whims, but have come to rescue Mortimer.
Mortimer, once Mordecai.
Lucia, what's Marius?
I told him all in Judea. Nothing of my soul could be hidden from him. Oh, Mortimer, flee with us. We've come to set you free.
I'm already free, Lucia. No bars can keep my soul constrained.
Come with us and breathe freer still.
I will not leave.
Solus, Marius, seize Mortimer, and we will have him free.
Lucia, you impetuous one. You would force me upon me? Even if my life was to be spared, I would not leave my brothers and sisters here, soon to face a dreadful death.
No, stay with us.
Then it is decided. We will help all to escape.
Lucia, you are mad. It would be hard enough to make it out with one man, but with all of them, where are we to house this band of rabble? And how are we to...
And among the Greeks, I'm as noble as you. Though we've come through hard times, none of us are rabble.
Peace! The dark depths! Marius! All men stand equal. Look at your emperor's prisoners. Like you, they have hands and feet, eyes and ears. Like you, they know joy and sorrow, anger and regret, love and hate. There's only one who is fit to decide whether you or they is better, and we will all meet that judge soon enough.
Forgive my harsh words.
Now I understand the love that Lucia bears for this man.
How can he be so brave and yielding all in the same moment?
Then it is decided. We will all remain in the Fakes Coupe and die with Mortimer in the arena.
Lucia! I have my task, which is to die. You have your task, which is to live. But to live with a love greater than life is...
What is that noise? So the guards arrived to take you away?
Copernicus, what's the matter?
I ran across the prison courtyard so quickly that I slipped. I am certain that I have torn a ligament and my ankle bone may be bruised as well. Flavius was kind enough to attend to me. He tore some cloth to wrap around my leg, which otherwise...
I'm not asking what the matter is with you. I want to know what all the clamor is about.
My lady, Rome is aflame.
Which section?
All of Rome. It's only been in the last minutes that the flames have spread to our part of the city, but a restless wind whips them about with wild power.
A consummation devoutly to be missed.
How did it begin?
The word that has spread through the ranks of the soldiers is that Emperor Nero himself has ordered the city to be put to the torch so he may rebuild it to his own taste. Even now, he stands on a hill outside the walls, plays on his lyre, and loudly recites Homer's lines on the burning of Troy.
The lyre? But isn't it said that Nero fiddled while Rome burned?
No, madame, a common misconception. The fiddle hasn't been invented yet.
Flavius, what is the condition of this prison?
The approaching conflagration has struck fear into the heart of the Praetorian Guard. They have all fled their posts.
This prison is unguarded?
You are all free to leave.
Nero has planned quite the Saturnalia for Rome this day. Let us flee before the fire consumes the very streets in which we must run.
I have lost all desire to remain here in Rome.
It is like a fruit, an overripened fruit that decays from within.
Some years ago, as a young officer, I was riding in the Helvetian Alps and came upon a peaceful mountain valley, to which I vowed I would one day return. Our family could live there and leave Rome to its vainglorious flames.
Our family has grown, my dear husband. Now we are but a family of man.
Come, brothers and sisters, the wrathful flames of fury tell us to make haste. We have precious little time and oh so far to go.